Canyon section, brilliant. She's back.
Happy about
He's
it.
got it.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. 109 days away from the Paralympics. How is everybody doing this morning? I've got to say I'm feeling real good. I was just at the Grey Cup about 8 hours ago, and my Rough Riders won the Grey Cup. So 1 second you're with the Grey Cup, the next second you're with our Paralympic champions here, getting ready to announce our first team for Team Canada at the Paralympics upcoming. I'm Devin Haru with CBC Sports. Thrilled to be with you all this morning. I wasn't going to miss this. As we get ready to announce the first athletes for Team Canada's Paralympic team headed to the Games, I'd like to start by acknowledging that we are on the traditional territory of many nations, including the Mississaugas of the Credit, the Anishinaabe, the Chippewa, the Haudenosaunee, and the Wendat people. The land is now home to many diverse First Nations, Inuit, and Métis peoples. Like I said, thank you all for being here this morning, 109 days away from the Paralympic Winter Games. Here we go again, and we're getting ready to announce the first 5 athletes officially nominated to the Canadian Paralympic team. Let me tell you, this wheelchair curling team, this wheelchair curling program is an absolute powerhouse. And I tell people this wherever I travel about this specific program. Team Canada, the wheelchair curling team, is the only nation on the planet to have won a medal at every Paralympics since wheelchair curling was introduced to the program in 2006. Let's give a hand for that. 3 gold medals, 2 bronze medals over the years, and I've had the great pleasure of covering this team at the last 2 Paralympics. I can tell you at the core of what this team is, who these curlers are, is belief, trust, and a deep pride to representing Canada. They're going to do it once again in Milano Cortina. Okay, the team is ready and excited to add to the legacy of the Canadian wheelchair program in Italy. Now, before we introduce the athletes, we have some esteemed speakers here this morning. I'd like to first welcome Catherine Gosselin-Dupre, the Chief Sport Officer for the Canadian Paralympic Committee. Good morning, Catherine. Oh, you got that one.
Hi, everyone. Oh, boy, this is very loud. Well, first of all, it's hard to follow Devin because I was going to talk about our first nominated team and all of that excitement, but just on behalf of the Canadian Paralympic Committee, we're really happy about this first announcement. I can't name the athletes or the staff, but I'm going to pre-congratulate them on behalf of all of us, and we're really happy to have that team in Cortina with us this upcoming March. I also wanted to talk about the venue where curling's going to happen in Cortina. It's a very iconic venue that has hosted other Olympic Games, first-time Paralympic Games. And the rink is so beautiful. They've renovated it. It's all in wood. And I think it'll be a great space for the team to compete. And everybody is going to hear the crowd roar because it's small and it's going to be loud. And I think a lot of people are going to love our Canadian team. So I won't talk too much, but I have a few thank yous to make. First, I want to thank you, Devin, for doing this announcement after the Grey Cup. It's been probably not a lot of sleep, so we appreciate it. Yes. We also want to really thank CBC Radio-Canada for having us here, and obviously want to thank all of the staff to make this day happen. So I will leave it at that and just wait for the real announcement, which is going to be so exciting. And again, congratulations to everybody.
Thank you to Catherine. Yes, that venue in Cortina, 1956, absolutely stunning. If you haven't seen it, wood beams. It's a spectacular place. I am worried. David, you're up next. I'm worried about the dust in the beams. I heard at the World Juniors maybe there was some dust, so they better get that figured out before we get there. Just a note on the venues. We talk about the Paralympic movement, the push towards accessibility. The opening ceremony is going to be at Arena de Verona. And if you haven't seen this stunning Greek amphitheater, it's spellbinding. And I love what the organizing committee is talking about. They're talking about if you can make a Greek amphitheater accessible, there is no excuse to make anything on this planet accessible. It's a great symbol. It's a great action item. So I can't wait to be at Arena de Verona for the opening ceremony. Okay. I mentioned David. David and I are going to be spending a lot of time together this month because it's an exciting time with this announcement, and then we're headed east to the Olympic curling trials in Halifax. So David, over to you to talk about this program, this day, and what this moment means to Curling Canada.
Well, good morning, everyone. It's always a pleasure to come out east and just see so many smiling, happy faces. And I think when you see our athletes and staff with the CPC kit on, I think that's always one of the most exciting times that could possibly be, is pulling that kit on and understanding the journey that you're about to embark on. Today is a historic first. This is the first time that Curling Canada's wheelchair curling program has its own stage, its own announcement. And, we're super proud to have this opportunity today. None of this happens without our partners, and we're extremely lucky to have such incredible partners that really support us and the expertise that they bring with us throughout the year. So a huge thank you to Sport Canada, Paul, Danielle, your knowledge and information that you provide is critical to the success of the program. We have on the podium, we've got Walter in here today, Patricia. A huge thank you. Your expertise and guidance is something that really helps drive us forward too, and really challenges us to be better. The CPC, there's so many people in here today. So we've got Liam, Nicole, Jordan, Rob, Catherine, Janelle, just all the help that we've had just to bring this all together, and what a fantastic venue that we have just for this announcement today. We've got some important sponsors. We have Goldline, Curling Canada's sponsor, Mandy and Pete can't be here today, unfortunately. And also we have Fitzrovia. I know there's been a lot of work to bring Adrian in and allow us to have a specific wheelchair curling program sponsor. So a huge thank you to all our partners and sponsors who've made this all possible for the wheelchair program to be successful. The team behind the team, we know there's lots that goes on behind, and when we've got our coaching staff, we've got Mick, Dana, Wendy, Carol, just so critical to what we do every day on ice, and what they do and drive to help our athletes be better is quite phenomenal, and just a huge thank you to all the work that they put in. Also we've got so many that contribute along the way with our coaches around the country, and a huge credit to them. They're all part of the success, all part of helping our athletes be better, and a massive thank you to them. Our IST team, so we've got Kyle, we've got Sari, we've got Steve. Just everything that we do, all the critical factors. I know Mick and Kyle talk hugely about this in terms of all the important things that matter for the wheelchair curling program, and really drive that program's success going forward. So a huge thank you to all of you for that today. It'll be a huge thank you, really, and a big recognition to Wendy Morgan today. This is going to be our 6th Olympic Games, Paralympic Games, and I just can't say enough words about what Wendy does for this program, and also just what an amazing person she is. I know she's been a huge architect of this program. I know Kyle and Mick have leaned on her over the years, and going to be so useful and helpful with our friends and family program. So thank you very much, Wendy. You're just such a superstar. Our athletes today, the journey's been built on grit, teamwork, precision, hard work. It's not an easy journey. It's a very difficult journey to get here, and it's just so pleasing to see everyone here with smiles on their face and what's going to be an incredible announcement. As Team Canada, we're going to be proud of you. We're going to be behind you. We're going to help support you along the way, and I'm sure we're going to watch you fulfill your dreams, and that's going to be so amazing to watch in Cortina. And lastly, just a final mention to actually Kyle Paquette. Kyle's leadership has just been something it's been incredible. He drives a program, drives the athletes, drives success, and everything he's done for this program has been so incredible to watch. It's only been 2 years for me to be part of that and watching Kyle just flourish in this role. But this program has care, has collaboration, and I really believe that we're heading in such an important direction with wheelchair curling and making it more real accessible and viewership towards the rest of the world. So well done, Kyle, and a huge thank you from Curling Canada. But I'll hand over now to the important part. I know Devin's keen to get back in the mic here because we know what we're about to see. And just a huge thank you. And Curling Canada wants to thank, once again, just everyone for being here today.
Great stuff. David, thank you for that. Awesome. Listen, the best move Curling Canada ever made was recruiting David from Scotland. It's been wonderful to have you a part of curling in this country, David. And like you said, it is such an exciting time. I have seen the evolution and the prioritization of the wheelchair curling program within Curling Canada, creating pathways to the sport. We're seeing it more and more, and you mentioned a bunch of the key people and the key players in that at the back of the room there. So that is not lost on any of us, and you all should be so proud. All right, we are getting closer and closer to the team announcement, but we have one more important person to hear from. Please welcome Mac Marcoux. He is the new honorary captain of the Milano Cortina 2026 Paralympic team, a 6-time Paralympic medalist in para-alpine. I've seen firsthand the great work that Mac does, and now he's going to lend all his expertise as one of the honorary captains to the team. We'll now welcome Mac Marcoux to the front of the room. Mac, great to see you. Awesome.
Amazing. Thanks, Devin. Yeah, what an absolute honor it is to be here with you all today to welcome in our Milano Cortina Canadian Paralympic team for curling. What I think David touched upon a little bit, but this is a pretty incredible event being able to put on with the help of Devin and CBC. It's really a testament to see how far the Paralympic movement continues to go and continues to build momentum. I think the team announcement is a pretty transformative. It's a really big milestone in a quad leading up to the games, and it feels like you're kind of rounding the last turn on the track and you're on the home stretch. So I'm so excited to be here with you all today, be able to join you in welcoming our Milano Cortina 2026 Canadian Paralympic team to the stage.
Awesome.
Back to you, Devin.
Great stuff, Mac. And I look forward to the journey with you as we go along. Okay, now we're getting to the good stuff. Now we're getting to the team announcement. So why don't we put up a little bit of a sizzle, and then we'll introduce the athletes finally.
Here it is.
Proud Team Canada, so they should be.
Bronze in Beijing. Canada defends.
All right, here we go. Let's make some noise. She is set for her fifth Paralympic Winter Games. Please welcome two-time Paralympic champion, one of Canada's most decorated wheelchair curlers, Ina Forrest. Great to see you, Ina. Back for more. Next up is Canada's trusted skip, headed to his 4th Paralympic Winter Games. He has 3 Paralympic medals to his name. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Mark Idison. And she is returning for her 2nd Paralympic Winter Games, introducing bronze medalist from 3 years ago in Beijing, Kalinda Joseph. Also set for his second Paralympic Winter Games and looking for a second consecutive podium is last rock thrower John Thurston. And how about this? Making his Paralympic debut in Milano Cortina from Saskatchewan. Go Riders. Here he is, Gil Dash. All right, your Milano Cortina 2026 Canadian wheelchair curling team. Awesome to see you all again. I felt like something might be happening when about a month and a half ago we were all in London at the Western Fair Center and you guys were curling and winning gold in the inaugural wheelchair curling event. And I thought, okay, I see this lineup. They're ready to go. And here they are getting ready to go on the world stage. So I'm thrilled for all of you. Congratulations. You should be so proud. Let's get into it. I have some questions for you all. Ina. I'm going to give you this. Wonderful to see you again.
Good to see you, Devin.
Where do you find the passion for this to keep going? Your 5th Paralympic Games, and every time we show up at the Games, I see the fire, I see the drive, I see the passion, and you're ready to go again. What does this mean to you?
Well, it's incredible to be able to go to Paralympics again and have this be the team that I'm with, so I'm really excited about going.
Yeah, tell me about this team. I've seen the evolution of this team. I talked earlier about the belief and the trust you all have, and I see it in the biggest moments. Where does that come from?
I think it's, we all train together with the same goal, to be the best teammates that we can be for each other and be there to support each other and be the best team that Canada has. So we're just all working to the same goal of being on the top of the podium.
I have no doubt, and I know you're going to play a big role in that. Thanks, Ina. Okay, Mark, great to see you once again.
Nice to see you. I'm
Yeah.
impressed that you're back here already.
Hey, I wouldn't miss this for the world. You know that.
I'm happy you're here.
Okay, we have 109 days to go. Opening game against Italy, against the host team. How is the team feeling? Where are you guys at in the training?
Well, I think we're obviously excited to go. We've had a pretty good fall so far with a couple international events. The Grand Slam of Curling, which, as you mentioned, went pretty well for us. And we've got another international tournament coming up. We leave on Tuesday for, I guess that's tomorrow, for Prague. So hope to see another 6 international teams. So it's been going really well, a bit of a different flair. Usually we have more camps leading up to a Worlds, but this year we're trying to get as many games in as possible, and everyone's feeling pretty comfortable, and we've got a good squad here, and if all else fails, we just hide behind Ina because she's done it all. Yeah.
I agree with all of that. Hey, one last quick one. I've watched the evolution of wheelchair curling. It's more competitive than it's ever been. Maybe just a word on that, where you show up at these big events now, and nothing is guaranteed.
No, it's true. Nothing's guaranteed. The world has certainly gotten a lot better. People throw it harder. The equipment's better. Sticks are lighter. It's been really fun to be part of. Yeah. We used to sort of manipulate our game plan knowing that we're going to get a miss or two. We rarely see the misses anymore, so we can't, strategize for that. We have to make sure we're bringing the best game plan we can for each team and execute as best we can.
And it's what you do well. Mark Idison, everyone. Hi, Kalinda.
Hi, Devin.
Good morning to you. Congratulations. Your second Paralympics. I know how much the first one meant.
Yeah.
Now you're going back. What does this all mean to you?
Well, it's, I guess, just a demonstration of all the commitment and the time and the effort for us all to get there, and to actually be named again is a thrill, and not many people get this opportunity, so I can't take it lightly.
It's going to be so different this time around. Fans in the venue. What is that going to mean? And do you have some people coming to support you.
Yeah,
Kalinda.
my whole family's coming, which is really great. Excited for them to experience that and to actually have us experience it. Well, me anyway, because some of us haven't been to an event or an Olympic or Paralympic Games where there were fans in the stands that were actually cheering for us. So that will be phenomenal. And I think that first game will be really emotional because you're playing against Italy. There's a lot of fans there for Italy, I would hope, and hopefully more Canadian fans for us. But certainly having family there and friends will be really important.
Can't wait to watch you play, Kalinda.
you.
Congratulations. All right, John. Great to see you again. Big Shot John. That's what we've nicknamed him, whether he likes it or not. John, how are you feeling in this moment, and what are you thinking about in this moment on this great occasion for you and the team here today?
Yeah, thank you, Devin. Just excitement. This is amazing. I mean, to be here with my teammates and staff and being announced as get to represent Canada. We all get to represent Canada as another at another Paralympic Games. It's super special. But yeah, it's been a fun season so far. Just looking forward to continue put the time in. We get some good competition this week coming. Just to be prepared and super excited for the games.
John, this is as professional as I've ever seen this program from the top down, the staff, everything about the way you all operate. This is as professional as I've seen it. What does that mean to the athletes who are at the heart of this, to have the support staff, to have Curling Canada and all the apparatus around you as you get ready for the Paralympics?
I mean, it's incredible for us as athletes. We're working so hard to be the best in Canada, the best in the world, and to be able to have that support from the staff, from Curling Canada, CPC, on the podium, everything. It's amazing. And yeah, it's very similar to like Anya said. Everybody has a similar goal, and you're working towards it. It's just amazing to have that.
Congratulations, John. We'll see you in Cortina.
Thanks, Devin.
All right, Gil. Nothing like a debut appearance. What are you thinking about in this moment? And congratulations, we're all thrilled for you.
Thank you. What I'm thinking about right now is it never gets better than putting on the maple leaf, like a real maple leaf. All the hard work over the years, and it just kind of feels so good. Appreciate my coaches in the past, my past teammates, the hard work. It's paid off.
You know, I knew you were going to go to thanking other people because I've gotten a sense of that's who you are, to give a lot of people their props. And so in this moment, who are you thinking about that's allowed you to wear that real maple leaf, Gil?
I'm thinking about my coach back home, long time, Lorraine, and our new coach, Ben. I'm thinking about Marie back home. I'm thinking about Angela and my family.
You've earned this. Welcome to the team. Congratulations, Gil.
Thanks, Devin.
All right. Ready to go. And of course, as we've been talking about, the dedicated staff supporting the phenomenal group of athletes here today. So let's recognize the team members. Please join us up here as I announce you all. Mick Lismore, head coach. Where are you, Mick? You won't meet a more dedicated coach. Yeah, that's perfect. Mick Lismore. Kyle Paquette, the team leader. Come on up, Kyle. Dana Ferguson. Great to see you, Dana. Assistant coach. Sari Shatil, the team physiotherapist. Team physician, Dr. Stephen Macaluso. Kyle Turcott is a performance sciences lead. And last but certainly not least, we talked about her a second ago, Wendy Morgan is a family and friends coordinator. How about this team? Ready to go, ready to take on the world. Congratulations to all of you. Once again, we're 109 days out from the games. It's such an exciting time. I know all of us here at CBC Radio Canada, we're so excited. We're going to have analysis from Jill Hopkins throughout the broadcast, a member of Canada's national wheelchair curling team. And I'm looking at our exec of the programming, and I'm wondering if I can share that I might be popping over to Cortina, Mike Dodson, to cover the wheelchair curling team. Not so secret anymore. I can't wait to be there with you guys once again. So we are going to have interviews available. The athletes, the support staff will be able to talk to you, some refreshments. We'll be able to mingle. I'm going to take selfies and photos with all of you guys outside. But good morning to everybody. What a way to start the week. Congratulations to you all. That'll do it for now. And, of course, we'll cover this team from all the way right now to the final rock in Milano Cortina. And we're wishing you all our best. So go get them. Congratulations.